Hey everyone, Zach from Out There Vans in Grand Junction, Colorado, or from OutThereVans.com. Today we're going to take a quick look at a pairing of tire rack and rear door ladder combos for the Sprinter and the Transit van, and why you may want to consider one of these items for your van build, or some of these reasons might exactly point to why you don't need one. But we're going to talk through both ends of that and take a look at the product. And let's go outside in the cold where I have two vans side by side and jump right into it. All right, now welcome outside on a cooler Colorado day here in the desert. Now these racks here are the White Top Adventures rear door tire rack and ladder combo. These are both available on OutThereVans.com. They retail for roughly $1,200 shipped to your door. Now these racks are a powder coated aluminum, so they're a nice sturdy rack, both to take the weight of a tire on them, as well as you monkeying around climbing up this ladder over here. In the lower section, there are some little studs that go on to allow you to have rungs to climb up around your tire, and then bigger, burlier platforms up as you get in the higher elevation of the ladder. Now do note on the Transit, this rack universally works on all Transit hinge types. The Sprinter over here, it does require just the 180-degree hinges. If you have the 270, you will require a swap out of the hinges. You'll note I had to do that on this specific Sprinter. There are black hinges, luckily blends in with the powder coated aluminum, whereas over here, it is the factory 270-degree hinges. One more thing to consider, we do have hinges available on OutThereVans.com for the Sprinter if you're looking to make that conversion. Now the big topic I wanted to cover is why you may or may not want to consider a tire rack for your van. So number one, the big thing I always say is just tire access. If you get a flat tire, it's a lot faster to just unlock your tire, spin this puppy off, and dismount your tire. Just as easy to remount your blown tire or your damaged tire up on that rack when you're all done without having to pull out your kit and lower that thing off the bottom and go through all that rigmarole. Now, both of these two vans, the Transit and the Sprinter, they require lowering the tire from the interior of the van. Just inside the doors on both of these is where you grab onto the bolt to be able to lower these tire cages from the bottom. On the Sprinter, that access is not such a big deal because it's within the first inch or two of the trim below the entryway of your door, so it's really easy to access. The Transit, it's offset a good 8-10 inches into the back cargo area of your van, so it's pretty common. I see vans actually come into our shop and a customer has DIY'd a floor and actually covered up that access point where they can't even lower that tire down anymore. So one good reason for the Transit to do a tire rack on the back is to just be able to lower that tire, get it out of the cage, put it on the back, and you can cover that access port. You can do whatever you'd like. In this specific instance, this customer wanted to put a slide out bike tray under the back garage of their van. That was going to require covering up that hole rather permanently. So they opted to relocate their tire back here and create more access. Same thing could be said for the Sprinter. As I mentioned, it's a lot easier to access it, but it is nice to get it out from underneath there. Now, another consideration is if you are ever considering going to more oversized tires or aftermarket tires and wheels, you'll often run into issues getting any tire size larger than that factory OEM tire size inside of that cage. Now, both of these are currently just the stock OEM spare tires for these vans. That's why they are not all that fun or interesting looking, but for the time being, they're mounted back here, and you have the option if you want to go oversized. You now have this rack that will take a much more substantial spare tire size if you wish. Once you get that tire out from below the van, you also can utilize that real estate a little bit more if you'd like. It's pretty common on the Sprinter van to mount a water tank that is molded from, for instance, Northwest Conversions, in that spare tire location, to where you can have, I think it's in the ballpark of like 28 gallons of water that now lives in your spare tire location. So that's another huge benefit. Similar options are out there for the Transit. I see it most commonly on the Sprinter, but that's just one more reason to do that relocation for all the perks of that tire being on the back. And then the last big perk with this all is you now have a nice handy ladder on the back that you can access to go clean the snow off your solar panels. You may need to troubleshoot some Starlink up on the rooftop. You know, whatever you might need to be doing up there, you have a nice sturdy, solid access point off the back, and it is not another product overhanging the side of your van or blocking a window. Everything is pretty tight and tucked in this back area, and it makes it pretty easy to utilize when you need it. Now, where are some cases where you might not want a rear door mounted tire rack? For one, if you're in a place where you're worried about your spare tire getting stolen, these do have the ability to lock the spare tire on these cages. There's a little hole in this through bolt, so you can lock it so someone can't physically unscrew that. That doesn't mean it's not, you know, easier or more visible for someone to go be able to snip a lock and then, you know, grab that tire. It's a lot less convenient for someone to break your window, get in the inside of your van, lower your tire down, and then make off with it, right? It's pretty unlikely to happen. So that's just one consideration. For the general places we take a van, we live, we like to travel, it's not a concern, and probably not a concern for a lot of people, but one thing to consider. The other consideration is it's just straight up $1,200 of your budget gone by mounting that puppy back here. Now, don't get me wrong, they generally look pretty sick, but there's $1,200 that could go into other parts of your build if needed too. So don't always get too caught up in aesthetics unless one of those reasons makes a big difference for your van. Now you'll notice I don't have a Promaster with a rear tire carrier rack on it, and that is simply because the Promaster is a lot less likely to need a rack. It's not something I see them come through our shop too often with a rear mounted rack with a tire on it. And that main reason is when you're lowering the tire on a Promaster, the access point to do that is actually just behind the passenger rear tire. So you really don't have to do anything from the inside to access that Promaster rear tire rack. Now, a lot more commonly found these days are Promasters that are optioned without a spare tire from the factory. And if they don't come with a spare tire, they actually do not have the provisions on the bottom side to even mount that spare tire. So that's where we might start to see that becoming more and more popular with time. But for the time being, it's just generally Sprinters and Transits we see that being optioned. Now, both of these tire racks are available on our website, OutThereVans.com, where you can also shop a variety of other exterior and interior components, such as the roof racks on these vans. Now, both of these tire racks and ladder combos are available on our website, OutThereVans.com. I'll put a link down in the description below. Head over there, you can shop these online. They ship directly to your door. And if you have any direct experience or thoughts with rear door mounted tire racks or rear door ladders, feel free to drop them down in the comment section down below to get the discussion going. We like to contribute in there and see what everyone's thoughts and experiences are with products like these. So thanks for watching today. Thanks for putting up with some road noise as I had both of these vans side by side in the direct sunlight for better lighting. And be sure to hit subscribe so you can see our future videos, projects, products coming out of the workshop here. And we hope to see you next time.